Hello and welcome back to Lobotomy Corporation. Last time we failed at suppressing Bina for the I don't know how manyth time. Today we're gonna start off with the day 45 story scene, because I did play through day 44 during my 4 hours of attempting to do Bina's suppression, and lost this somewhere in that recording file. And I'm not sifting through however many times I played to get to this, so just gonna read it now. It's time. It's time to complete your last unfinished puzzle. I wish you the best of luck to the rest of your journey. Saying I hope you'll finally be happy, or that some of the pain left can be relieved now, have long become empty words. There are more things I would like to say, but let me sum them up into one sentence. I wish you success this time. I enjoyed being with you for not only the 45 days, but also the moments that you don't remember. Well, now there's one less Sephirah you need to meet. He looks like a warm-hearted man, but he can break people's hearts like they're nothing. Well, that was an abrupt ending, but I forgot while I was recording the day 45 story scene that I had also forgotten that the Sephirah Conversation 4 for Hakma was during that day as well. So I'm re-recording this quickly so that I can throw it into the current video that I'm editing to upload. I finished assigning upper and middle level Sephirahs. This won't be the last time I do this. I'll probably have to tell them what I've already told them countless times, but you'll be different. You know why this facility exists, and your missions, and I hope you don't exhaust me like them. Just keep this in mind. I will not come down here unless the circumstances require me. That doesn't mean that I will just watch and do nothing, but I will not interfere for most of the time. I hope we don't see each other often from now on. It would only hurt us. Angela was the best AI that I had ever known. You are the best architect that I have ever known. You already know Carmen's body is nothing but a shell. But you couldn't forget her. You tried to keep her by locking her in a cryostasis pod. With grieving face, you ransacked her body and detached her core. I was actually relieved when I realized that you were making Angela. You were focusing on something, just like you did before. That day when she opened her eyes. I remember that you were just staring into the laboratory's windows, not setting a foot inside. You might have thought that you saw me right away, but I was looking at you for a long time before you realized. Why did you hesitate? What did you think after seeing Angela, who can't show any signs of affection towards you, unlike Carmen? I told you countless times that you can make 100 AIs, but they will never be Carmen. Now poor Angela is merely assigned to look after us. If there's something I have mistaken, it is that I thought you overcome everything, but the truth was that you never have. And now back to whatever day that I put in this video, because I don't know, honestly. I don't know if I'm cutting out or leaving in day 45, or if I'm cutting just straight to day 36 or day 46, because I'm pretty sure 45 was uneventful. On to day 46. I have no idea what to expect after this point. Actually, TO453. No idea what that is. I know what Spider-Butt is. We don't really want him. He doesn't help us. 0530, that's music machine. Don't think I want that. I will have to check the wiki, and I have no idea what this new boy is, or girl, or thing. We don't know its gender. It's 2019, we're not allowed to assume genders anymore. Alrioon! Ow! Damn it. Actually, you know what? Alrioon, we'll take her. Oh, we get two things. Magical girl, warm-hearted woodsman. So bad, moderate, no idea. 00164. King of Greed. Okay. It's another Wa type. Capable of breach. Well, if that's the only thing it's capable of, if it's not capable of insta-death, we're taking her. Plus, I think she has a really good weapon. Or he. It's a king, but I think it's a woman? Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm right. Okay. A long time has passed since my loved ones have left with their broken bodies and hearts. We finally met after taking a long detour. I sent you a letter someday. That old, strange letter that had the same on sender and recipient. I told you that we will meet soon. Why are you hesitating? Come, with your mind at ease. I hope this environment satisfies you. I tried my best to recreate our office. You need at least one place to feel comfortable, don't you? So I was right. This is some form of A. However, I speculate that you felt this place is a bit more serene than you might remember. There are many reasons to that. This is the reflection of your heart, after all. We weren't particularly fond of untidiness. However, there was she who made a mess out of an organized room. There were times we were used to such messiness, giving up on cleaning the room. But, sadly, our hearts couldn't take those moments in. I'm sure now you know that this space changes to your heart. This office is born from your heart, siphoned up from your deepest unconsciousness. Yes, many parts of this facility were extracted and created from our minds. How did you think building such an enormous underground structures in such short period of time was possible? We needed multiple extractions until we finally solidified something that had no form. We repeated so many times until the memories were blurred and sins were forgotten. Yes, there were a lot of repeats. It must have been roughly 10 years outside, while this entire facility has been trapped in the cycle and length of 100,000 years. This eternity is fascinating. All humans only live once. The future comes to us like relentless waves of sea. We cannot go against them, we are merely pushed back by them. Time Track's technology could only reverse time in a very limited area. This tech was used to trivial things, such as granting the infinite moments of death to a condemned, or showing those whose times are numbered their happiest times. However, when we combined our energy tech, this small technology could bloom into something bigger. We invested on them without hesitation, even though they required massive amounts of funding and energy. That's how Time Track's second invention came to life. If time can be reversed infinitely, we could reach the sky which seemed unreachable. But sadly, breaking an absolute rule cost us a lot. The reverse, although it could be executed infinitely, always left some form of distortion. This technology is not perfect yet either. No man could have their sanity intact in this place. But here you are. You reached this point, even though you limped on the way. Of course, it wouldn't have been possible if it were not for Angela, but it is a Herculean achievement that you went through that journey. Let your body and mind rest. You must be exhausted. The path after this will be brutal. Extremely brutal. Me and us that you will meet again will also be brutal. They will not let you pass like I do. By any chance, if you think you're not ready yet, it is okay to go back to the starting point. If you have reached here after such a long time, you will come again, no matter how long it takes. He's right there. We literally have all the time in the world. There is no need to be hurrying. Just keep in mind that situations will be much different if you move forward from here. You will be given harsh trials and unanswered, saturated questions. And I think you already know that. You can reverse time, but you can't reverse a tale. I will try my best. I advise you not to be so lazy. Is it okay if I do this? Don't worry. You don't find a veteran like me often. Hello, A. The moments I showed you are not merely a past. It could be the present, even the future. There are people who loved you once, and employees thinking they're happy here. There's also Angela, who is an imitation of Carmen. Isn't this the heaven that you have been yearning for? You're a god here. Even death is meaningless in this place. So why don't you just be satisfied already? We are desperately existing, even if it means living like this. What rights do you have to turn everything into ashes? Also, this story does not need an end. Think about it. All the works that you've done, are they really the consequences of your choices? You were never ready. You couldn't accept her death, so you created the being filled with loss. Now you're just blindly struggling to find the obscure trails of your actions. What's worse is that you were never serious doing those. So go back, now. Do not go back. Look at you. You're proving me. You're not serious even in the choices you make. Well, I didn't have much of a choice there, Hakma. Give me a bit of a break. You'll probably return to me after making a new start if you went back. But that's also uncontrollable, since this whole place has become a giant clockwork. A clock never stops. You gotta break a clock to make it stop. It doesn't rest, it doesn't rush, it isn't set to specific someone. It just walks forever with the same pace as always. Not entirely true. Now, it is time for you to leave. I will not leave. You are a traveler without a compass. It is natural to feel fear in that situation. But you don't have to fear the ticking clock. I will always welcome you, console you. You have never been ready. I will not go back. You didn't change your decision. It seemed that tomorrow will come as it always has been, but didn't. It's been a long time since the time of silent waiting is over. I will no longer fear the impending night. I decided to love this place. But if you decided to break the egg at all costs, I will become your sentinel, and I will be at your side. How can this be following her will? This is nothing but a seed of calamity. By the wings, your mind was soaked in grief more severely than I thought. Just stop now. You and we tried our best. With your career and wealth, you'll be able to stay in the nest with no problem. Please, stop here. Before you cross the line. We cannot stop. No one is left by my side. With everyone's sacrifice, I have reached the wing. but I have no one left to celebrate with. This silence was the start of my work. We lost something in us every day. We inhumanely extracted information from the woman we captured at the head, passed out plans with nameless AIs. It ripped the heart of the man who was always with me. The sounds of waves were far, and there was no staying. I lost the last man who stood by me. It was a tragedy, but I didn't hide it. The ones who left early probably didn't need me, but I needed them at the last moments. Bringing back the ones who left the embrace of the earth, hide and lock the seed of secret. I was the only one left. I wanted to be forgotten like a mirage. Manifestation of Clipper by disruption of Sephirah. Sephirah core suppression required. We unlock the architecture team. Pardon me. Proof, suppress the white midnight plus energy refinement. Oh, these are the white midnights that I had read about at one point. You know what? We'll give this a try. We'll give it an honest-to-goodness attempt. There's apparently no shame in backing down from this point in time. I hope, at least. So, what's off here? Is anything off to start with? Nothing is off that I can see, so we should be good. I know nothing about King of Greed, and I know bare minimums about Al-Riyun. The thing I do know is that you have to do, the work you do with Al-Riyun has to be neutral. It cannot be bad, and it cannot be good, or else Al-Riyun will immediately escape. So we're gonna send people with low success chance in, I think. Cedric has the highest, so we'll do that. And the King of Greed, we'll do Insight. It's our best bets. Do these two hallways never connect? I would have sworn they'd be able to connect at some point. Like maybe a room up here. That's not the case. Al-Riyun's gonna escape. So just so neither of these were correct. Al-Riyun didn't escape. Okay. King of Greed definitely escaped. Oh my. Oh, it warps. Okay. So it's immune to red damage. That's good. Weak to black. And we have no idea what to anything else. We'll just leave this team doing this for now. So insight work is a no-go. And repression is also a bit of a no-go. That just looks... Ugh. That head reminds me of that, like, thing, the ice cream creature from the SpongeBob movie with the old lady for a tongue. Okay, this team is fighting it again! We can get that team on it now. Yikes. You know what? Slow it down even more. Here we go. Damage has been done. Did that person just crawl out of its mouth? That's disgusting. Okay, well, the Wa types. Let's try that again here, but with better success chances, hopefully. There should be a low common, so hopefully middle of the road works. We seem to be failing for every success, so that's good. Let's start getting actual work done. Oh, Alrune escaped. That was bad work? Really? Where did it go? Went up here. Well, luckily, Absol and Cedric can go up to meet it. Wilson can also go up and meet it. Actually, I don't know if it's immune to, like, white damage or not. We'll have to see. Not immune to white damage. It actually, yes, it is immune to white damage, so Wilson, you're useless. Get out of there. And it warped away. Oh, it warped to right here. Let's see. You have a gun? Shoot it. It's weak to red. Honestly, we're just waiting for the two people who are actually strong to get in there to do actual damage. Actually, that's doing quite a number against its health. And it's teleporting away again. Jacob, you're good to stay away for now. Where did it go? It went up there. That entire team does white damage. There's another person behind there that I can't see. Reinhardt. He has Letitia. He also has a gun. So two people with guns. Go for it. So it resists black, but it's still weak to red. And it's immediately warping away again? Where is it this time? Down here. Okay. Shed Skin. Crimson Scar. You know, this is the team of red damage, so it made a real bad mistake going up there. No, actually, move everyone on this team here. Prep a white shield for when they're all there. And it's warping away. Where did it go this time? Down here. Okay. Well, it's still close enough for them to actually be able to finish it off. They don't have their white shields anymore, but that doesn't really matter. Perfect. Luckily, most of my employees are decently strong, so we should be fine when dealing with most things. Well, let's trigger a white dawn. Request. From minor chores to murder by contract, they do anything you want, something something something. White fixer. Alright, this team should be good on that. Are there any more? Is it just the one? It seems to be just the one. So we'll have 2 murder teams on it. Slow it down. It is immune to white, so actually, Zoe, you can abandon ship. Okay. Give it another slow bullet. It's looking like it's prepping an attack. Nothing all that strong. Actually, Juliet took a big hit. Actually, Juliet, you need to run. You're also dealing white damage. Okay, just did large amounts of black damage, I think. Ooh, Devana is dead. Yikes. They're following it. Maybe I should have sent more people after it. Oh, while it's doing that, it's not taking damage. Okay. They're usually hired to the office, the syndicate, and the wings, the work range, something, something, something. I wish those stayed up for just a bit longer. Who is Devana? Sound of Start and Justita. Ooh, those are actually really good things. Can I read by Justita? Oh, I didn't. Oh, we got the lucky 20% where we didn't lose the things that the employee died with. Well, that makes me not want to reset the day, actually. Just for losing a person. Because we actually got incredibly lucky. Although Absol got destroyed. Like, think about that. He's got 0.3 and a 0.5 resistance to everything. And he lost almost all of his health. But Cedric didn't. I think it was retaliating damage when it was holding up that, like, thing. I don't know what it was, like a staff or something. It was retaliating damage. Which is why I'm assuming Devana died. Because Devana had a pale weapon and not good resistance to pale. So they were just bashing themselves over the head with their own weakness. Ooh, weapon. They search endlessly patrons by wings. Okay. I'm gonna have to pause and read those later on, because, well, the game doesn't really give me that much time. Red Fixers. Immune to red, endures white, normal to black, endures pale. Okay. There's 2 of them this time. You sure there's not more? Yeah, there's only 2 of them. I'm assuming its main attacks are red. It's oh no, this is a different one. This is a black fixer. Normal to red, endured to white, immune to black, and endured to pale. Well, that's good actually, because these guys are red dealers. If it was the guy immune to red, they'd be in trouble. So he's got a lamp basically. He's basically using the lamp weapon. And let's check on the red one. Okay, red guy's still good. There's no real way to separate all the people that deal not red damage. But we will do our best. Yeah, they will stay there. Oh, Black Fixer moved down. We'll move these guys out of there for a bit. We'll move these guys towards him. Okay, no, that's those people. Oh, yikes. Mabel, you're gonna take on a red shield for a second. Oh, we got a lot of guys coming towards to help, but they aren't helping yet. And ooh, maybe we'll put that red shield back on. And fix a down weapon. They just overcome whatever is in front of them with their weapons in hand, just as they've done before. Okay. What was that? What was that? There was something that did something. Why is Reinhardt almost dead? Reinhardt didn't fight anything. There was a black beam that just shot out towards 4 different employees or something like that. I don't know what it is, but it scares me. Okay. Now we're just at a first trumpet alert. What is going on? We killed all the weapons. Yin and Yang? What happened to Yin and Yang? Crap. Immune to black. These guys are all red dealers. What happened to Yin and Yang? Oh crap. Dead panic. Yikes. Okay. That's mounting it out. Okay, well, that was an honest attempt at the first thing. I can do this. I don't know what happened that caused Yin and Yang to break out, because I wasn't working with either of them. They kind of just broke out. But I'll look back, see if I did something, and try again later.